Hey everybody, thanks for having me. My name is Jay, and I am a recovering globe earther. Um, the things that I have learned while observing the creation of a flat earth is I, I I think I'm gonna let Neil say how I feel.
I thought it was the most beautiful sight I'd ever seen.
Oh God, are you a flat earther?
Yep. You know what that is? That's that thing that was completely dark and full of dust back in 1969. No speck of light. But here it is. Full of light. What's up, good people? It's Jay. At this point, I was anticipating going out to get underneath the dusty moon that had no light in 1969. And I kept seeing it was cloudy around my way, so I said it might be cloudy over there. And it looked like it's in some type of fog. But this was from my house, of course. So, guess what I did? What's up, good people? Just hanging out for a little bit. Catching the nightlife. Upstate New York. You know? Still a little bit of snow out here. Guess the summer's not that powerful to melt all that just yet. Being 400 tons bigger than the earth, should have been melted this damn snow. But I'm only speaking. December 12th, 2019. $238,000 miles away. Let me cut it out. At this point, I shut the needle off because I was keeping it running so it can stay warm, because it was like 23 degrees out. It's pretty cold, you know. I understand why the globe earthers don't like to come outside and do some type of visual experiments, but it's besides the point. After I shut the door, as you can see, I left the camera, and then by the time I got to it, it's probably like 2 more minutes of this video, but I cut it because as I panned up from this image, the moon was already going into some more clouds, and the focus just got really crazy, so I just stopped it. And I was, I knew I wasn't going to be out there long, so I said I'm going to just go out and do a little bit because it's really cloudy. And then I stopped and took some pictures of a couple of stars. And I ain't think nothing of it. I tried zooming in. Of course, my hands are freezing and the camera was shaking. It was on the tripod and everything. And, so I didn't, I said I'm not going to post these. They're really nothing. And then yesterday I was looking at them. I was zooming in on the stars and just analyzing them, just a little bit. And I was looking to see how, I can tell, a lot of people can't. I can tell how it's fixed into the firmament, and you can see how the edges look on the star. You can see like little tiny craters that look like the craters of the moon, and I found that very interesting. And so I said maybe I should talk about that, and here I am. And then yesterday while I was at the gym, I got a recommended for you video, and wow, it's just the simple things, it's about the black hole. And the black hole, NASA found something coming out of the black hole or going into the black hole, something like that. And wow, check this out real quick.
The National Aeronautics and Space Administration has been at the center of a number of amazing discoveries. In recent years, however, NASA have had competition from other space agencies such as SpaceX. With that being said, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration has a long list of missions it hopes to carry out in the near future. Out in the endless expanse of space are a number of mysterious sights that researchers have had a tough time to explain. One of these that have caused much confusion over the years is that of the mysterious black hole. Black holes have been known for a while now, but how they affect matter and what their purpose is still debated by researchers. Different theories have been put forward to try and explain these giant cosmic entities. However, this just ends up throwing out more questions and confusing scientists and researchers even more. Going back a few years ago, researchers observing a black hole were shocked by what they were seeing. Black holes are known to have very strong gravitational pulls, and researchers have seen these giants sucking in nearby matter. So you can imagine their surprise when they witnessed a massive amount of light coming out of a black hole. NASA's Explorer and the Nuclear Spectroscopic Telescope array were behind the discovery, and it showed a supermassive black hole releasing a huge amount of light. This supermassive black hole is estimated to be around 324 million light years away. To put that into perspective, 1 light year is around 5.8 trillion miles or 9.5 trillion kilometers. After observing this astronomical mystery, astronomers quickly released an incredible image that shows the giant light beam being ejected from the supermassive black hole. To show how massive this light ray was, researchers said it was over 3 times longer than the diameter of the Milky Way. Bear in mind the Milky Way is believed to be 105,700 light-years in diameter, and contains billions of planets. This image shows what the researchers observed, and they said the amount of energy this black hole released is off the charts. The huge amount of energy that was released was one of the biggest that's ever been observed, stretching for hundreds of billions of miles. The scientists were able to create the image by using data that was collected by NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory. Interestingly, after compiling the images and studying them, it turned out the researchers had actually witnessed 2 large beams of light being emitted from the black hole. The research paper that featured this discovery was published in the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society.
So to conclude, No Space Travel presents Black Hole Cartoon. We want to continue to explain how these images are loved. And how far did he say? They looked or went 324 million light years, not miles, light years away to look at this. And then, you graduate school and you come out. I just studied science. I just graduated in June. I know what I'm talking about. Space is real. When you don't even have a real picture of anything in space. You could look at this video. There's nothing real about the video. Not one thing. They have to use. They went 324 million light years away. With what camera? What camera works that far away? What satellite? Was it the satellite that showed up first in the video? It's just traveling around, just taking pictures of something. And all we asked, instead of going 324 million light years away to hopefully catch something, is just go, I don't know, 200 miles, maybe, and just turn the camera around and look at Earth. You don't even have to go that far. 200 to 300 miles out. Which is impossible because, 200 to 300 miles out, and just flip the camera around and just show Earth in its real form. That's it. There's no need to argue and yell and call people names. Do that. Flat Earth wouldn't be here. That's it. Because all the images we have now are admitted. Not flat earthers are making it up. NASA has admitted that they are CGI composited strips put together like a puzzle. That's all. So if you can look or travel 324 million light years away, and you just saw the star that I took with logic, I just zoomed in. Well, no, I didn't zoom in. I zoomed in on a computer. And you can see the structure of the star itself. You don't see any of that in any of these videos. Not one video ever. 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 Not one space video you'll see a star and the structure of that star looking like that. What, am I fucking lucky? Did I happen to zoom in on something that I wasn't supposed to? Come on now. Just go a couple of miles out, look back at Earth, and just sit there for 2 hours. 2 hours. And record Earth spinning. Flat Earth would be over. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Love my family. Thank you for your support. And stay flat logic. Because the only thing that trumps logic is proof. Stay flat.